Welcome back to Afternoon Express. Now, throughout this month, we have been featuring young South Africans doing great things for their communities. And Emmanuel Bonoko is definitely someone who embodies just that. At the age of just 19, he started his very own foundation with the aim of serving others and fostering leadership. He joins us now to chat about entrepreneurship and mentorship and the great work that his foundation has been doing. Welcome to the Loft.
What a great honor to be here.
Oh, we love having you here because you are
you.
so totally inspiring.
Yeah.
Now, I think a lot of people have the fantasy of becoming an entrepreneur without
Yeah.
actually knowing what goes into it.
Absolutely.
Where did your love for entrepreneurship come from? And what was your plan when you were young, deciding that you were going to be a businessman?
Yeah, sure. My journey has been very inspiring and very encouraging on its own.
Yeah.
I was raised by a single parent. My mom, she was a domestic worker, and my soul rest in peace. But I never knew that I'm going to be the great man that I am today. But when I was young, I had such great mentors within my space, and which they were able to encourage me as a young leader that, you know what, when you go and pursue your studies, but you must do something that is beyond the norm. How about, you start a foundation that, is going to outlive you and have impact within your community. And when I was 19, that's where I was able to establish the Emmanuel Bonoko Foundation, which has done incredible work over the years. Yeah.
I believe that your mom was so instrumental as well in just building you up to become the man that you are today.
Yeah.
Did she get to see your success?
Absolutely, absolutely. She's been part of my journey, and she taught me so much, how to, just become an incredible young man, how to serve, and also just to use the small you have, to go out and make an impact. So she was part of my journey. She has seen me achieve, beyond my understanding, and she taught me so much, about life as a whole.
There's something to be said about dedicating a part of your life to service, and I think you've done so much of that in your life. So at age 19, the Bonoko Foundation, what does it do?
Yeah. Okay, so when I was 19, I came with the initiative of collecting books. And I told my friends and some of my mentors that, I want to, collect books, but go back in township, just to embrace, the culture of reading amongst young people.
Reading is the most important thing. Education and reading, so important.
Yeah, but I never saw the bigger picture that what might come out of the book drive, and, over the years, we're able to donate over 17,000 books across South Africa.
Incredible.
And from the book drive initiative, the momentum just grew, and we went to even start to mentor young people. And the list is endless. One has done so much.
So what is your trick with, like, you can give a classroom books. How do you inspire them to read?
So for me, what I used to do before, at first, I just used to collect books and just drop them. And the teachers, start to, mentor and have engagement with them. And also just use your story that it is possible, but also just to encourage young people that we are the change that we want to see in our communities. Because most of the time we spend time blaming, our background, blaming the government. And for me, it's like, I need to take it upon my shoulder, to inspire the next black child that we can do it,
Beautiful.
And it's not always about money, because we got this perception as young people that you need to make a lot of money before you can go back and serve the communities. And for me, I was still starting up. I was not making money at all. But, one has done well and, to really have an impact.
But I think that's a huge misconception about entrepreneurship. They think when you work for yourself, when you're a businessman, you're just going to make money. Where actually, your own business, it'll take years before you actually start seeing money.
Yeah. For me, also, it's been quite a journey. And over the years, obviously, I have involved and embarked on other business interests. But, I've learned about the power of being able to ask for help, that there's not what we call a self-made. And, most of young people, when they see all my achievement over the years, they think that, there's something special about him. But only to find out there were so many people that had to serve me. There were so many people that also believed in me, and Les Brown once said, as much as you work hard and you believe in yourself, you still need that ultimate one person that can open a door for you. And for me, I got so many great mentors. I got such a great team. So there are challenges because it's not always glitz and glam.
But so many congratulations are also in order because you've won so many awards. Why don't you tell us about some of them? I know it's hard to sometimes rest on your own laurels, but it's not boasting in this case because we are so proud of you and you deserve them.
Absolutely. I mean, Forbes 30 under 30 most promising entrepreneurs in Africa.
Brilliant.
It was quite big for me. I've won awards from the US, the BBQ awards. The list is endless, But for me, I always say you measure success by the impact impact that you are able to have in your communities.
Yeah.
Obviously, to get such awards, you get more motivated, more inspired, but also
Yeah.
it opens so many doors. So you can
Yeah.
go back and serve so many young people.
Yeah.
But Forbes was quite big.
Forbes was huge. Now, but speaking about opening doors, what was it
Yeah.
like when you opened President Cyril Ramaphosa's door? What kind of work did you do with him?
No, he's been a great mentor. He's a leader.
Amazing.
I had the honor to work with his foundation, to empower young people about leadership, possibilities. I'm such a great man that I respect so much. And yeah, sometimes you learn, you observe, and also you go and implement and become better.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you are such a great man, and we respect you so much. Thank you so much for being here and
Thank you
sharing
for
your
having
pearls of
me.
knowledge.
All right, I'm humbled.